Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Concept. So today I'm going to show you how to create this in Adobe Photoshop. So let's just get started. Welcome to Concept. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. So let's open up our application. For this tutorial I'm using Photoshop CC 2018 and I'll go ahead and create a new document. No, click on File, click on New. Make sure you change this to inches because I'll be measuring in inches. Set the weight to 3.5 and the height to 2. Now I'm leaving my resolution at 300. I don't know why, but I'll just leave it at 300. Now click on OK. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go to the Shapes tool and we'll click on the Rectangle tool and we'll draw a rectangle over it like so. Now I will fill this up. No, the entire screen. The color doesn't actually matter at the moment, but in case you want to change it, let's double click on the thumbnail and I'll select a red color. We all know that I like red, so I think this color is okay. Now once I've done that, with this layer selected, I'll go to FX and I'll click on stroke and I'll create a stroke around it. So a stroke size of about 10 should be just fine. Let's try 5. I think 5 will be okay. So I'll set that color to the same as what I have in here. Okay, now I want my fill color to actually be white, so I'll change it back to white. So if I zoom in, you can see that we have a stroke of 5 pixels being inwards like so. Now in case you don't have this, let me go back to FX. Make sure that your position is set to inside and not outside. Outside will just be outside of our border. We don't want that. So make sure it's set to inside and not even centered. Okay. Now let me zoom in quite a bit. So we'll just start typing in our information. Let me sample this color so that I don't go back and forth. Okay, so I'll grab the rounded rectangle tool and I'll create a rounded rectangle like so. Something like this should be just fine. And I'll change the color to the red color I'm using. So it's CD0A0A in case you want to use the exact same thing. And I'll place it somewhere around here. Now you see I'm not using rulers at the moment because I don't think there's a need for me to use it in this tutorial. So I'll grab my type tool, that is this one right here. The short key is T on your keyboard, by the way. And I'll be going with a font called Unisans. Okay, I think I'll go with Unisans. I think there's a bold version, so let me try that one. Okay, so heavy. And I actually have my information here, so I'll just copy that in here. Now this information is actually a real information, so in case you call these numbers I'm going to put up here, someone is actually going to pick up. So if you are not interested, please don't call. Anyway, I think I don't like this. It's supposed to be dresses, so I'll change the font to let's try Verdana. I mean, that's what we usually use. So if I click on window and I'll go to character, we have the character options. So I'll go ahead and select all my text and I'll change all of them to caps. So I think I'll reduce the size a little bit, but I'll increase this size to about 8. So let's see, I think somewhere around here should be just fine. I'll be moving this red rounded rectangle somewhere else, so let's not mind that at the moment. So I'll click on this underline to also underline it, and I'll highlight the bottom text and I'll increase the space between that and the top text. So that would be just sliding it to the right like so. So about 10 points should be just fine. Okay, now with the rounded rectangle selected, I'll grab my move tool and I'll move it to the right whilst holding down shift so that it doesn't get distorted. And I'm going to basically create 1, 2, 3 circles. So let's grab the ellipse tool. So I'll click on it once with a width and height of 100 pixels. So we have a perfect circle. So if I reduce the size whilst holding down shift and alt, I can place this somewhere around here. So I basically do the same thing. So Control J to duplicate. I'll hold down Shift and I'll click and drag this to the bottom like so, and I'll duplicate one more time, Control J, and I'll place this somewhere around here. So if I select all three, I can just position it to the center. Okay, so I'll leave it here for the moment. So let's add in the rest of our text. The first one is going to be, let's make it a telephone number. I'm actually going to just paste it in here. Another way of making this very nice is to add in the icons. So you can have a telephone icon here, you can have the location icon, you can have the email icon. But like I said, I want this tutorial to be as simple as possible. So I'm just going to make everything just raw. So I'll put this somewhere around here for the telephone. I'll grab this, that'll be the email. I'm sure anyone seeing this will know that this is an email without putting the icon there or typing it in there. So I think this is a little bit too much, so I'll change it to about 6 points and I'll place it somewhere around here like so. And I'll do that same thing for the last one. That'll be the location, so I'll place it somewhere here. Okay, so also 6, and I think we are good to go. Now in case you want to change this, I really wish the text wasn't so long. Let's try to bring this down a little bit. So I'll remove the underline from this and I'll just increase the font size so that it can match the collections a little bit more. So I think yeah, 11 points should be just fine. And with that done, that means I'll have to reduce the size of this one to about, let's try 4. Okay, so that everything is looking like they are in the same proportion. If you think this is also too bad, you can also increase the size. So if I change it to 100%, that's going to spread it out by 100. I don't know whether it's percents or points. There's no units of measurement. Anyway, so with that done, that will mean I'll have to change the distance between the text too. So I think about 8 points. Let's try 7. I think 7 points should be just fine. Okay, so yeah, I think that is it. Let me select all of these and I'll place it somewhere around here. And this is as simple as it can get. Now if you want to add in some weird shape, like let's create one at the moment. So with my background selected, so that everything I do will be on top of the background. You know what, it should be on top of the rectangle, actually, the one we just created. I'll grab my pen tool, that's P on your keyboard, and I'll change it from path to shape. Now make sure that your foreground color is set to the color you want to use, so that is this one. And even though I'm changing it up here, it's not changing up here, so the fill color is still white. So I'll just select the recent colors from the top. Sorry about that. I think I have to create a new layer so that it doesn't affect the rectangle. It still thinks I want to draw a shape on the rectangle. Okay, so I'll click somewhere around here. I'll create an arc like so by clicking and dragging. Then I'll hold down Alt and I'll bring this point back where I took it from. And I'll create something like, you know what, let me bring it somewhere around here. So if I zoom in a little bit with the hand tool, that's holding down space, I'll go back to my pen tool and I'll just bring this back to where I took it from using the Alt key. So I'll just click around here to create a selection or to draw the shape around that area. So once I'm done, this is what we have. I'll just press enter on my keyboard. Now I can duplicate this, Ctrl J, and I'll change this color to a little bit different red, so I can make this lighter. And I'll move, sorry, let me make the one at the bottom a little bit lighter. So the one at the bottom will move slightly to the top like so, not too much. Now in case you are wondering what key I was just using the up arrow key or the top arrow key. So you can place this anywhere you want. You can select any color, you can even change the whole color if you want. I'm thinking of making this red and changing this to white, but I don't know, maybe it's looking weird to me already. Actually, I think this is nice, so I'll just leave it like so. So basically, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to watch more of our videos, hit that subscribe button, and as always, share with your family and friends. This is Theo from Concept, and I'll see you guys in the next one.